There I am. Hello. There's continuing to be stubborn and hates me. Hi, hopefully you are having a good Wednesday so far. I am on time somehow. Not sure how that happened. Like, this is the first time I think in a little while I've been like full on time, which is interesting. Not that I don't try to be. It just doesn't happen. A lot more than I would like it, so that's just life. But yeah, so also this thing feels a little dark. Alright, that's better. But yeah, so today is the art day of the week, which I remember saying at one point. Eventually, once I caught up with sub-sketches, I still have 2 to go. Haven't worked on those. You would think I'd work on those today. I'll eventually get to those. I swear, I do want to finish them this year. So, yeah. As stream title says, working on an emote for my bit emo slot that I have open. Well, technically I have both slots open, but the former of the 2 slots, the 1K slot, the one that I know at least a nice group of people can use. Like, you know, a good bunch of people can use, so I'm gonna be working on that. I had it sitting around here, but I had completely forgotten about that. Unintentionally, but I think Sock Madness and a whole bunch of stuff made me get that lost in the shuffle. So that was a thing. But at least we're gonna work on it now. So let's get over here. Oh yeah, because I had that. Okay, good. You can still see it. And let's get that, because I don't need that in front of there anymore. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. This is 4,000 by 4,000 canvas I've got going here. Which, yes, I know emotes are a lot smaller than that, but I'm thinking about making not 1 version, 2 versions of this for Redbubble, although this is in RGB right now, so I would have to change the CMYK. Which I made sure to check for once before I got started, but at least I remembered to before I got to any like serious color or shading. Alright. And yeah, I'm well aware those lines are not the straightest. This is when I first started it, and I remember I was on stream a while ago. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like when I still had the old laptop. I was working on this and then basically just got left by the wayside. In part because of the whole, hey, frying your motherboard like, you know, KFC tends to do that to you, I guess. Also, let's turn this down so it stops feeling like I'm yelling. That's better. Sorry about that. I was like, why is that? Oh, because it's loud in my ears. That would help. Alright, so let's zoom in just a wee bit. Yeah, I will take care of the lines. I just want to get an idea of the colors. I'm thinking of making a Pride one for this month, and then having one that's straight purple for like the rest of the time. So, let's see. Oh wait, let me just use this red. Hello. I don't like that red. But yeah, Rainbow Disco Ball and, you know, bits of confetti, which I'm trying to be simple enough that you can understand what it is. It's just that, you know, not as much detail is going to come through because, you know, very, very tiny. It's basically going by from 4,000 by 4,000 to 112 by 112 at the max, so that is a thing. Also, let me lock this layer. Okay, I'm basically gonna do a bright color bit. First, and then do the purple one, since I don't think it should take terribly long to, you know, shade this. At least I hope not. Hope those aren't famous last words on my part. Let's make this a lot smaller. New. How about that? Hi, not terribly much, just got on here. How you doing? Hopefully your Wednesday's going well. Just here working on some emote stuff. Specifically a bit emote. That's gonna look a little too gold. It's gonna be a disco ball when it's done, but again, I have not like worked on this in a while, and I think I want to redo the lines. I'm just getting the colors down to see where I'm going with this. But a bit emote is basically, if that's what you're asking, a bit emote is basically gonna be an emote that you have to cheer a certain amount of bits to unlock in someone's channel. Which that's a thing both affiliates and partners have. For affiliates that I know of, there's the 1K and then there's the 10K, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if it's different with partners, probably is. They might have more that I know of. Yeah, I've had that vacant for a little while because I've been busy doing other things, so I hadn't had time to get this. But I had sketched this up months and months ago, I'm pretty sure. Had the idea, just hadn't gotten around to actually doing it. Which is how things go. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna blend in there. Don't tend on keeping the lines that color, so it's fine. And a bit of purple. Oh, how's your day been so far? Hopefully everything is good. Although, you know, depends on when in your day, I suppose. It's just the start of my afternoon over here. Alright, how about I... Okay, yeah, let's do straight, it's perfect. Go at a curve, that would be smarter. Alright, actually, probably smoother finish if I just use the paintbrush. Yeah, instead of using the airbrush, that would be smarter. I don't have to worry about it being clean. So actually, let me make that a little bit. And also let me zoom in just a smidge more. Yeah. What I thought. I thought was over there. Oops. Although, is that? Yeah, I think I want a little bit more red in there. Just a hair. And probably a tiny bit less yellow hanging out in here too. Alright, grab that orange. Considering I only do art stuff like once a week on stream, I literally have to do a majority of this stuff offline if I'm not terribly busy working on other things. Alright, and then let's pick up that. This is probably not going to look terribly accurate in CMYK. I do put this on there. That's because there's certain shades of like green, like specifically this green, that are more than likely not going to work. They're obnoxious also. Why I won't? Okay. I keep not pressing the right color. Alright, so let's see. If I change this to CMYK instead of RGB, I'm just curious to see what it looks like. I'm probably going to change it back. Yes, I'm well aware. Oof. Oh yeah, it's going to look like a muted rainbow. It's not terrible. It's just that certain colors are not going to work as well. Alright, so, and then let's actually I could just use the back key and just do that. And that is an object lesson why, you know, choosing what your setup for your art piece can be certainly important. Also, that looks weird. Yeah, because it's going upward. Like that. Alright. Nope. I pick the yellow because I want to cut that down just a hair. Also, yeah, I think I might want to stabilizer just a little bit to make these at least a little bit cleaner. I'm getting more comfortable with freehanding things, but There are certain things if I want a clean finish to it, usually I have to stabilize and go at it that way. Although, let's make it a lot larger. Nope. Again, I know this is going to be ridiculously small, but it matters to me. Especially if I'm going to use something like this on a print of some kind. Where the finished product is going to be a lot more obvious. But yeah, other than the finished art, what are you guys up to today so far? Not been terribly much on my part. I mainly just had to update this here. The art program that I'm using. That just updated today, apparently. Which I did not realize until I looked at the website and I was just like, oh, it updated. Also, at some point I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to do animation on here. Because there is a thing. Just, I have no clue how to use it. Full-fledged honesty. The last time I did anything remotely using an animation thing, I was using Autodesk Sketchbook Pro, which is a wee bit more straightforward. I literally opened it and I was just like, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm gonna go do something else until I figure out how that works. Jen, how goes? How goes your Wednesday? Oh, so I realized I did not ask you, I presume graduation stuff and things has happened already. I know you said you weren't gonna go in person, but I realized I had not asked about that. Yes, everything's done. Whee! Awesome. I figured. Just completely slipped my brain to ask that. Alright, so I think now it's done. I think I want to redo these lines. I don't like them. Alright, let's make this a lot smaller. The max is not that huge. Let's hide the background for a moment so I can see what these lines look like. Also, what color am I gonna use? Oh, I'm probably gonna change the color. Like a shifting gradient. Alright, so let's see. Add a layer. So this is for the up and down lines. I'm gonna go over that and something a bit darker and lower the opacity by a bit. Oh, wrong layer. This one I wanna. It's probably better if I tilt this canvas here. Oops. Really just stop doing that. There are not that many layers. I really should not be stymied. Oh, so I should probably, yeah, a bit bigger. Just because this is, again, gonna be something very, very tiny. I have not warmed up in the drawing department today, so I am not sure how good of an idea that is. But we'll see how it goes. And no. Bye. Okay, yeah. Moving a wee bit more. So, oops. Also, I didn't see that that was max size. I don't need that max size. Okay, then that's... Okay, never mind. Then ignore that spec. That spec is not relevant to me right now. Alright. Also, this is not full-on cylindrical. This is definitely a bit more... kind of like an orange in the... not orange, but like a tangerine, you know how it's kind of like squished down. I might have to adjust that, but I can do that later. Nope. Sorry, kind of concentrating on these lines. What have you been up to today so far, Jane? I think that's... yeah, I think that might be another layer of stuff. Yeah. Okay. Those are the past lines. A little knitting. Yay! Like... I forget if that's the game you're saying is basically your life now. I think that's the one? I might redo that line. Yeah, I think I want to redo it. I don't think I like that. How it ends. Yeah. Alright, let's turn off stabilizer temporarily so I can erase this. I know, I was teasing, but still. I feel like almost everybody has a game that basically becomes like, you know, their thing after a while. Where is brush tool? What did I? There we go. Let's do that again. No, I think that's worse than the first one. Hmm. Hmm. Why? What if I turn it the other way? Maybe. Sorry anybody gets motion sick. I realized that right after it. I was like, oops, I should have forewarned. Sorry. I'm usually good at doing that. Also, I'm trying to figure out the animation thing in part on this program because apparently later in the year, apparently we're going to be animated emotes might become a thing. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Alright, and damn it. Oh, we don't do that. Why? Nope. That happened. Alright, I'm gonna be moving this around just a wee bit. Mr. Artbrands, hello. How goes? Hopefully your Wednesday so far is about to call it Tuesday. Wrong day. Wrong goddamn day. And that's terribly off. Nope. Well, it's better than it not going, so yay. Oops. How the... Oh, I think that might have been me, maybe. Maybe. Sorry. just here working on emote stuff and things. I'd forgotten about this because I'm a dummy. I have not drawn anything today so far, so this is like my warm-up, and it's just like... Should have drawn something earlier. Oh well. Also, Whippet got her thing, the notebook, although I still need to poke one or two people about prize stuff and things. I'll probably be doing that later. Also, Mr. Arprin, speaking of, weren't you supposed to poke me about something? This is like 2 weeks ago, I think now. Could be longer than that. I don't know what time is anymore. Ugh. No. Yeah, I was gonna poke you about it, but it's been a, oh yeah, whoops, let me do that later, and not do it time. Such is my life. Nope. How about I know raw curves, please? Yeah, that's terrible. Let's see, maybe if I turn it the other way. And go this way. Yeah, I think that turned a little bit early, but that is better at least. Nope. Ah! Why? Where? Try to send me a few. But yes, I know you're coming to my area, even though I'm not there. Hilariously, I'm not there. I don't know if we'll be there around the time that you get there. There's, yeah. It's hilarious. It's like, you're coming there. It's like, hey, the one time you're coming up there, it's like, not here. Timing. Timing's fun, ain't it? I know I haven't drawn yet. If I'm struggling over the same line like 15 bloody times, that's usually a good sign that I have not drawn a damn thing. Although... I do that anyway, so... eh. It easily could be incorrect. About that... When are you coming up there? If you mind me asking. Oh! Okay, I might be there. I'm hoping to go back next week, so I might actually be there. We will see. Alright, so that's halfway through this thing. Oh, so I got a fancy new thing. It has a mic now. So I don't have to plug in camera to use as a mic now. Also, there. Back to normal, and... Alright. Yeah, that looks a little bit off. Alright, let's see, so 4 more lines, and then I get to redo the other ones. Why did I think this was a good idea again? Alright, so I'm gonna need to tilt this back around. Okay, why are you not tilting? Okay. I was like, I'm pressing the correct keys, aren't I? Nope. What kind of sights are you planning to see? I forget. I don't think restrictions are like terribly much. Since, you know, they're trying to get to the magical 70% of residents getting vaccinated by the 4th of July, I believe? Or something along those lines. Although I think that might be Biden's goal for the, you know, entire US, which I honestly don't foresee happening. Mostly eating. I am not shocked, although that is not a bad idea. Because you certainly will not run out of places to go. I will tell you that much. Plus, it helps support the food industry. The restaurant industry specifically, because this whole thing gave them a good kick in the ass. It sucked. We're gonna go to the cloisters in front of the 9/11. I have not been there. Either one of those specifically, but the one I'm actually referring to is the memorial. Not been there personally. Yes, I remember you saying that. That you were planning to walk the Brooklyn Bridge. No, how about I don't do that? That'd be great. Nope. When it first... What? When the Brooklyn Bridge first opened? I swear to God, the Brooklyn Bridge is much older than that. I swear to God, if you're fucking with me, I will punch you. Oh! This built. Yeah, it's the 1800s. I'm like. Memorial, okay. Because I'm like, the bridge is 1800s, if I recall. Or whatever. That's why I was like, wait a minute, that can't be accurate. That makes more sense, thank you. That would be a hell of a way to learn that if that were ever the case, but I feel like people don't need to be 150 years old. It's cool. They already do enough shit in their short lifespans. And let me not get depressing on this and I will move on. do. Stop. Stop. At least I didn't automatically agree. I was like, oh my god. I would look even more idiotic at that point. Alright. Let me draw lines, and that one's terrible. Let's try that again. Still terrible. Yeah, I'm very picky over how my lines look. Don't mind me. And then let's go back this way. Forgive me. Doing the thing. Actually. Yeah, from this way is probably best, I hope. But yeah, my brain completely fogged over the whole, hey, the memorial had to get built, you know. I swear I've been awake since like 7-something in the morning. Almost 8. So, I should be a functional human at this point. But yet, here we are. Alright, and erase the edges. Hey, go to the eraser. Thank you. Okay, that one was probably my fault, but sometimes this thing, if you don't, I don't know, if you don't press correctly or something, it just refuses to select things sometimes, although I think it just might be the app sometimes just getting weird. It is still weird. It is like June already. I don't understand. How is it June? Alright, and let's do this last line. Although, does it really need this last one is my question, or is that going to be too close? I don't know. Although, again, I already said that this is not quite perfectly round. which is gonna bother me until I fix it. Best of my abilities, anyway. Alright, any other food places you're planning to go other than Cloister? Which, based on the name, I presume is a seafood place. Which is probably why I haven't gone there, just because I am not fond of seafood, although also the whole, hi, I'm allergic to shellfish, so that takes a good chunk of seafood off of my eating ability list. Plus, I'm kind of picky as is anyway, so... Also, my neck is kind of cranky at me doing this. It's part of the Met. Oh! Yeah, I know of the Met. I don't think I've been to that one. I've been to one or two museums in New York. Although most of them are usually, like, for, like, back when I was in college, school assignment stuff and things. Also... Alright, so those lines are done enough. Let's see if I get rid of that. Okay, it doesn't look terrible. Let's delete that. Vertical lines. Also, I was thinking about possibly getting a virtual P.O. box. So, you know, you guys want to send me things, and I'd less likely have to, you know, share my address. Alright, and how many lines are there going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, only 6. Not bad. So horizontal lines go above that, and then make the opacity on that one a lot less. Oh. Yeah, it sounds like you have your itinerary all set. Words. There we go. Also, that reminds me, I don't have that thing on. In fact, I don't have anything I should have on. And I got here on time. I had time to open that shit. Where are we? There we go. There. That should cover the things I needed to open. Oh, so I'm amused you have a whole entire map of things you're planning to go eat. That new park. No clue about that one. Although that doesn't mean terribly much. So, yeah. Oh, that looks weird. Oh, that's my problem. Alright, and then get that little area out the way. Nope. Alright, enough. Although, I think that could stand to mess with that just a little bit more. Little island. Oh! That looks cool. I love it. Like, grab a snack. Book a timed entry. Ooh. A public park. Oh! Oh. Holy shit. That's cool. Yeah, I figured. I'm like, I have not heard about this. But again, that's not a thing they would really talk about on TV here, anyway. Plus, not that I've been watching the news terribly much. Back home, anyways. Also, why are we... Okay, there we go. I was like, why is that not moving? Alright, so... it's break time, I'm well aware, but I just want to get at least started on these lines going here. Alright, line number 1. Alright, and let's erase that. I'll touch it up when I get back, but my next is doing the hi. Let's not do that. I think it's slightly annoyed, so I am probably gonna just get up and stretch. So, 'tis break time. Also, let me just tap back right side up for the moment. And I'll be back in the usual 5-10 minute break. Just need to get up and stretch. So, if you want to grab coffee or do whatever, certainly is a good time to do if you don't want to miss any of me working on this. So, I'll be back. There we are. And totally feel free to play the thing. Wrong thing. That's great. There we go. Much better. And let's get back on with the drawing of the lines and stuff and things. Yeah, let me tilt that. Yeah, this is definitely more like a tangerine because it feels a little bit oblong rather than perfectly round. Thank you. Where was I? I think here. I still love that you have the conductor badge. I think that was for... That was like a while ago. I think maybe even last year. It kind of amuses me you still have that badge. Hype trains are not a thing that happen often in here, which I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, as a matter of fact, they don't happen often, so badges don't get traded around terribly much. It just amuses me to see you still have the badge. Yeah, my neck definitely needed that stretch because it was no longer cranky for the moment. Come on, come on, come on. How about I don't do that? Oops. Did I do? Yeah. Oh, I must have done a thing and shifted to like grayscale. Whoopsie. I love I always do weird stuff like that accidentally, but if I magically need it, it's not gonna happen. Because of course not. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna fix the edge of that too. Right. Do. Are you planning on being on today? I presume no, because you've been on like relatively early-ish. Although actually, there's still time for you to go and do that. Duly noted. do. Alright, and back over around. So I can do that. button. Let's zoom in just a hair. Oh, I'm pressing on the thing too hard. That's the thing with actually using the pressure tool in this. I never used to do. I have to be a bit more mindful of how hard I press on this from time to time. It's just like, oh, this land is suddenly too huge. I'm pressing way too hard. I mean, it's not been all bad, but I'm still adjusting. Plus, it does not help the learning curve. But my digital arting tends to be slightly sporadic. At times. Okay, how about I go back just a hair? Oh, let me... Oh, sorry, was this? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It's the other one. There we go. And let's go back up here and fix that. Oops. I pressed the button on the pen. I never use the buttons, even though they would probably be pretty good shortcut tools. Just never bother using them. I'd probably be the same if this tablet had buttons. Because there's a version of this that has, like, the hotkey buttons. So, like, if I need to undo, I just need to press a button rather than, you know, pressing on the keyboard. Which, that, okay, would be helpful. But other than that, I don't think I'd really have any need for the hotkeys too much. which is mainly probably why I got this version. That plus the whole, it was probably less expensive. Okay. So, let's, how about I don't do that? Alright, 2 more lines. I'm gonna fix the shape of this guy. Alright, time to tilt this again. Oh, how about I actually have it on the paintbrush and not, you know, the eraser, which will do me no good. Nope, it was starting out fine. Alright, and move this the other way. Give me a second. I know the outer line's not as thin, but I don't really need it that thick. Not as thick. Wow, I said not as thin. That's great. I can put sentences together. Nope. Oops. Sorry. Watch brushed against the microphone. My bad. I have it more directly in front of my face because I'm not knitting, so therefore I don't need the space directly in front of me for camera views and such. Alright, and no, I was not trying to do that. I was trying to go back, please. Nope. Alright, and I think last line. You mind if I call you Celia? I totally will call you your entire name if you prefer that, but... Okay. Yay! Hello! You tried to raid me the other day while I was leaving, which, sorry about that. It was just, I was going overtime at that point. I'm glad to see you! How is your Wednesday going? But I turn this back up this way and move this here, and Okay, I think that's what I was trying to pick at. Oh, that was gonna be... Yeah, I like to have options. Basically, is the long and the short of that. Also, that is the wrong layer. I think. No, this is the right one. Okay, cool. Also, I saw you do art stuff too. I looked at your Twitch page afterwards, painting and, let's see, I think games? Yeah, I'd like to have... And also, I have some stuff I think not listed on there, like one or two things not listed on there, so that is technically not the full list of stuff. Weaving, but weaving is very much a new thing, so... Haven't done it terribly much. Cross-stitch, yeah. Cross-stitch I've tried once. I have like a half-finished cross-stitch that I won from like, I'd wager 2 years ago now, hanging out in my bedroom somewhere. Yes, but it looks cool. Plus, they had smaller stuff for a cross-stitch, so if you're just getting your toes wet, you could always try like the tinier ones. I've seen some people do the smaller ones. I haven't gone that route just because, as I've said many times, I do not need another craft, but I said that before I took up weaving, and clearly that didn't stick in my head. Yeah. Let's see for me. Knitting, crocheting, spinning, weaving, chainmail, traditional art, so drawing and painting, basically. Digital arts and games. So pretty much many things. Yeah, I swear I am not doing anything more. At least a good chunk of them use yarn, so... It's not like terribly much yarn is gonna go to waste now. Not that it really does. Okay. Okay, pressure. Yep, I have an Etsy, but since I'm not in town right now, I don't have it open. There's also Redbubble for my art stuff and things. Plus, I have some wallpapers hanging out on my Ko-fi, which they all should be listed on my panels, which I might redo my panels at some point again. I had redid them last year. I might redo them again. Oh, okay, I need one more line. I just forgot because I was trying to fix that. But I still needed one more line. Alright, and let me tilt this around so I can get this last line in here. And then we'll get back to the background and all that stuff. Not background, more like figuring out the flat colors, and I'm still using the eraser. Okay, I think I might start here, but continue the curve the same way it's going. Nope. That line's off. I don't like it. I do have ideas on stuff I'm gonna add to the Etsy shop, so there will probably be stuff added to there. But usually on the Etsy shop, let's see, there's some cotton stuff, so you know, like face scrubbies and dish towels, which have not taken off yet, unfortunately, but I'm seeing how it goes. Let's see, hat pattern I think is still there. Chainmail stitch markers. I'm thinking like general hats too. Also, possibly adding small human socks. I've been making small human socks for a friend, and I figured, why not add that to the shop too? Because they don't take terribly long, and I could possibly sell like packs of them. No, don't do that. There we go. Yeah, I have 3 pairs of small human socks. I need to weave in the ends. But other than that, just need to weave in the ends, but I plan to make at least a couple more. I don't have all my yarn with me, so there are some colors I think would look great in the small human socks, so I'm waiting until I get back home in order to send the whole bunch of them I plan to make. And probably gonna send another bundle of like small hats too. I've not tried like a baby sweater, but that is certainly something I could try too. Alright. Although I say this, but I'm planning on doing TDF stuff. I need to like clear my wheel. Alright, so that's not bad. So, yeah, that's alright enough. Let's see. Let's delete this one. Yeah, delete that. And make that the new horizontal line. And how about I actually spell? Alright. But mostly, yeah. Christmas is usually a good time to get more traffic. But I'm trying to figure out ways to increase, you know, what's the word? Sales to the shop, because there's not been terribly much. I mean, I have gotten some stuff in the past year or so, so it's not like I don't get sales at all. So, there are worse things also. I'm straightening this out because it was not round. It was more like a... Okay, yeah, it might be too round, so... I'll be approaching oval. Alright. So, and then background. There we go. Man, that makes everything more bright. Let's see. So... Yeah, so this is gonna be the emote since this is Pride Month, so I figured the bit emote would be a very, very pride-colored disco ball with some confetti. So I just wanted to get the lines done because I had completely forgotten I had this sketch sitting around. I happened to remember and I was like, oh yeah, I should probably work on that. This is the second sketch that I've forgotten somehow, and I don't know how that's happened. Alright. Oh, that would be why. I was trying to select, let's see. A wee bit darker. And I'm probably gonna have this be a sticker on Redbubble. I have my art stuff and things also. Let's see. Lock that. I'm gonna have to switch those 2 layers to make sure that's... This I'm using is Krita. This is a free program. I literally just updated it today because it just updated apparently. At one point I used to use Autodesk Sketchbook Pro, which is certainly a little bit more simplistic. Also, let me turn off this stabilizer because I don't need that this portion. Then I'm gonna have to do this for the outside too. Yep. This is the one thing I didn't really think about when I was doing this, but not be that hard of a time. I am planning on making one of these regularly purple since that tends to be my main color. So basically once Pride Month is over, I'm going to switch it to the purple one. And vertical. Oh no, that's the horizontal. Let's... Alright. Make that a smidge darker. I agree. Although at the same time, traditional art I feel like requires patience because there are some times where I'm like, I don't want to sit here and wait for this to dry. Although I know I could always use, you know, a hair dryer in some cases. But that is one of the main reasons I probably won't ever get into oil paints, just because oil paint takes forever to dry. Like weeks, and it's like, I'm not about that. But yeah, they both have their uses. Digital art, I feel, is definitely a bit more transport friendly, even though you can get some, you know, traditional supplies that are easy to transport too. Yeah, I like both for their reasons, and they're both fun in their own ways. Where are we? Here we go. Leave it. True. Although at the same time, you can scan your traditional work, and you don't sometimes, depending on like what you want, you might not need to edit it terribly much to do the same. So there is two. Let's see. But it's like, yeah, it does make it slightly more work. But not as much, because it's not like you're starting from the ground up, so it's not the worst thing ever. And yeah, that's fair. Where are we? Outline. Hello. I need that. I'm gonna have to poke at the edges just a hair, because I see tiny blips where the orange bleeds into the yellow before I need it to. Alright, and what else? Oh, there's that area just in there. Alright, so green. That's the unfun part. Art takes much time to do all the things and stuff how you want them. Although at the same time, it is certainly soothing to get to sit there and work on the things and the stuff. I'm thinking at some point of playing around with like small canvases because I've never painted on a canvas, so I figure that should be interesting. Oh, that... Yeah, I did that on the wrong thing. Fine. It's fine. It'll blend in anyway. Yeah, that's... I know a partner streamer who basically just does digital art. That is their job, and basically they make their income through Twitch, but it's very hard via any platform to, you know, just have art be your thing and that's it. Or, you know, just rely on the platform only. Also, do I want that as dark? No, I don't. Oops. Let's see. Let me make sure I color the outline. I'm not putting the outline and the other layer together just because in case I want to fix it or edit it down the line, I have that option. Which will allow me to not switch layers as less, but such is life. No worries. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for like another hour 15, give or take. If you happen to pop in between now and then, should still be here. But thank you for stopping by, I do appreciate it, and I hope to pop into your stream, because I know you should be on Friday? Do. Come on. Definitely. There we are. I forgot to do that first. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Oh, what am I? Did I hide something? Why are you telling me that? Oh, okay, that's what. Oops. I accidentally pressed the thing to lock it. Alright, and last section. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of fixes after that, and then basically add some confetti. And then technically should be done. And Twitch telling me all my gift subs are expiring. That's unhelpful. I'm fortunately not rolling in money to resub. But I really do like that gift subs are a thing in general. Uh-oh, yeah. Going out of that line. No! Alright. So I'll have to go in with my fixes here. And another color. But yeah, it's more of me not controlling this properly. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's see. No, here. Orange. Alright. And that should... Let's see. Yeah, I knew I was to miss something. Let's see. That is a horizontal line. Grab that. Oops, a little bit too much. And then go back with the blue over here. Alright. I'm trying to have that. Whoops. I don't mean to press that. Alright. And is it still? Yeah. A little bit of that dark blue was still peeking out, which you can kind of see here and there. Actually, it'd probably be better if I did not use the airbrush again. And move you over. Apparently missed that small smidge of the outline. There we go. And that too. That's orange territory. Let's grab that again. Oh, outline. Okay, it's a little bit. And then brush would go in that color. There. Alright, and then... Oh, let me take care of that. That is the flat color area. Better. And green area. Alright. Okay, what? Yeah, it looks like the flat color. How'd that happen? Nope, that is a line. Okay, vertical. Horizontal. No. Okay, no, that is the... Alright. There. I was like, I swear that didn't go away. And... Alright. I'm gonna be alright enough. Let's check the... Nope, that is one of these. Okay, that's vertical right there. Let me just erase that tiny hair. And that's horizontal. That's way outside where I need that to be. Oops. Alright. And... Alright. Let me put a tiny bit of shading, and then we are gonna have some confetti. So... Okay, this is what it looks like at 3.1%. Yeah, this should be cool. And now I can put that a little bit, and then let's make that old hair lighter. That goes just as late. Okay. I'm not gonna go too terribly detailed, like with lights and darks here, just because, you know, emote, so not gonna make as much sense. No one's really gonna see that much of it. And actually, now add the thing. Accidentally add another light than what I needed to. Oh, no, I want that a lot larger. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's better. I'm gonna get that as large as I can get it. Let's see. Although I honestly could have just... Ooh. I apparently missed a small thing. Nope, still have a small bit of that missing. Alright, and then... Yeah, I'm going to take it on March and make it even, you know, a bit visible. Willing to bet. Alright, and so... Let's go even bigger than that. Okay, that should do it. Alright, so let me briefly hide that. That... a wee bit more. Actually, let me put this up top of that. That would make much more sense. Whoops. Yep. Alright, and then... some more of that light yellow. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think it works. Alright, and let's actually make this. Yeah, because I was tilted just a hair. Let's see. I think for now, unless. Let me see how this would look with luminosity. Although luminosity is not a thing that works with MYK apparently, which is unfortunate on this application anyway. Alright, so let me save. Alright, so now we're just gonna have some confetti to add to the background of this, and then I have to make this proper bit emote size. I'm gonna save this in the 4000 by 4000, but then I have to make it a lot smaller. But yeah, I think it's about time I take my second break because my neck is starting to get a wee bit cranky again, so I'm gonna go take break time and I'll be right back. Usual 5 to 10 minutes. Definitely a good time if you've been hanging out here to, you know, stretch if you want to, or, you know, go grab some food or something. And I am back. Hello again. There I am. Alright, so had my break, and now we're gonna. I was poking out this a little bit before I got back on. So there's gonna be a little bit of things I'm gonna need to take care of here and there. Make sure this doesn't look, you know, weird. Alright, that's a horizontal line. Alright. And then that convert like so. Alright, and okay, that's where that's coming from. Alright. So yeah, there's probably gonna be a wee bit of things here that I'll spot pick later. Things are like mostly to my satisfaction, but for the most part we're done here, so I'm gonna add bits of confetti, which it would be fitting to have it be rainbow confetti, so let me actually colors. That's why I'm like, why is that not doing the thing? Because I'm using the wrong color. That would be why. Well, I'm gonna want the confetti on a different layer, I think. So let's add one more layer. Confetti. I'm keeping it somewhat fairly loose, so no line art to add in here on that. I might do that later, but I just want to see how it looks now. Actually, I might make it a little bigger again, emote size, so everything has to be pretty huge, or it's gonna be difficult to visibly spot here and there. Oops. The other thing is I don't want to overcrowd it terribly much too. I'm gonna try not to put too much in there. Let's see, select that. Make that a smidge larger. Like so. There. Alright, that, and... Oops, how about I have a brush? Alright, and... another squiggly piece over here. Alright, yeah, I figured that edge was gonna be a little... There we go. And... I honestly thought this might get done a little bit quicker than it has been, but I should really learn to not be surprised by these things. And alright. Also, I just had a... nah. I don't do terribly much on that to warrant a discussion, so let me save that for another time. Yeah, getting back to the animation thing I had mentioned earlier today, I am curious how animated emotes are gonna go. That also means that, like, more art people, especially people who know what they're doing in regards to animation stuff, are probably gonna get commissions and that sort of thing, which would be pretty cool. Because, you know, there's gonna be some people who don't know, you know, how to do the stuff and things, which I'm not saying this like I really do. I do not. I'll figure it out. Since this thing does have an animation thing, which I will certainly show you once this is pretty much done. So, well, let's see, is there... Yeah, and then go to the eraser. I want to make some nice clean corners. Or clean enough, rather. Yeah. How about... Oh, okay, that's just the line thing, alright. Oops, no, don't need that. That's not the thing we need right now. New. Alright, and how big is that? Still that size, but I could probably begin to make them a wee bit bigger. Just a hair. Also, actually, let's make this a luminosity layer. Although I don't think that'll affect the outcome of this terribly much. Like this. Just a wee bit bigger. Then do the same to this one. Oops. Nope. There we go. And nope, not trying to save, trying to do that. Although, let me autosave while I'm at it. I didn't do 2 hours for no reason. Alright. So, let's see how this looks. Small size, so let me add the background and put this into export as a ping, PNG, and then go party. Alright. There we go. And let's open this version, which is going to be one layer, and see how this looks in 112 by 112, which I think that's the largest size for an emote. Yeah, it should be, because what's its face? It's the badges that are 72 by 72 at the largest. Alright, and let's see. Image. Nope. Scale image to new size. Ooh. Hi, we're tiny. And let's see. Okay, that's what it looks at 100. Okay, this might mean I need to make the... Yeah, 100% 112 by 112. So I might need to make the actual thing just a tiny bit larger. Alright, so... Actually, let's move the confetti out of the disco ball section. No, I just want to move this layer. And then make this. Alright, hide true. And everything else just a hair bigger. Oops. Alright. Maybe that's a little too big. Although, let's see. There we go. Oop. Move those. I have to move those just a tiny bit. Although I figured that was the case. Come on. Please don't do that. Gotta make sure everything's right within frame. Alright, so if I do that, I have to move that up and move those up a little bit along with it. And then move these just a hair. Alright, let's see. Alright, so that's mostly it for this, although let me just export. Actually, you have to close, yes. You want to save? No, I don't. Export. Yes, I do. Come on. Oh wow, I have a little under 30 minutes left. I did not think I was gonna do that with the spare. I think I could at least do a wee bit of cleanup, maybe. But I just want to see how this looks now. Yep. Alright, and then image size. Let's see how this looks at 112 by 112 again. It's difficult to see at that size, then we have a problem. Okay, this is probably going to show up a lot more in dark mode rather than light mode, although I feel like it should be fine in light mode too, but might change how the confetti looks. But I also don't think we need terribly much in the way of cleanup. Probably a little bit of editing on lines here and there, but nothing drastic, really. Yeah, at 100%, it looks fine. So let me just go back to the original here. Oh, I've literally just moved with that. Reaching elsewhere for it. That's helpful. Tiny bit of line. Whoops. That was way too close. My bad. Okay. Tiny bit of fixing flat color here and there. Lock that layer so I don't go outside the lines. Thank you. Yeah. Just a bit. So I was thinking, although, actually, let me see how it looks. My K, which I'd already looked at it earlier in the stream, but let's see how this looks in CMYK to compare. It's probably going to go a bit dark, which, if I put this on Redbubble, that's likely how it's going to print as. It's going to be a darker rainbow. Still a rainbow, but as you can see, especially in the green, it's going to be a wee bit an issue. I would have to be more over here, because the green tends to have like a grayish tint to it. Because this is more of like printer colors. This is what the printers are gonna see color-wise. Since RGB is more of computer screen colors. Hence the allowance for more vibrancy and color. Yeah. Alright, and alright, that's what the thing is. Somewhere. Whoops. Let me close that. Yeah. Actually, let me start doing the other one in purple right now. I'm just gonna export the other one, so basically gonna be covering this in purple for the moment. That's not how it's gonna remain. Alright, so hide that. And then let's see, what shade purple do I want? Bluish tone or reddish tone is the question. Oh, so let me turn off the stabilizer for now. I'm not gonna need that. I'm just filling in that flat area here. Alright, and then, wow, that looks crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna have to do all that over again with the vertical lines, but this changes it given that it's one color rather than homogeneous blend of colors. Come back on the front row. The hell did that happen? That was strange. Alright, the layer's locked, so I'm not sure how that happened. I must have pressed something. Weird. Okay, and I see a tiny bit of red peeking on top of here. So actually, let's change this to darker, but let's change the shade a little bit more. I'd like at least a little bit more saturation to that. Oh no, that's less. That's less. Yikes. Oh, okay. Okay. That's better. I was like, let's add more saturation, and adds the opposite thing. That's great. Let's make that here. Okay. And okay, and then that changes to a light light. Nope. I did not do the thing. There you go. Alright, and let's see, turn the opacity down just a hair. Then blend that out just a hair. Oh. I keep forgetting that's at 100%. Then blend that just a bit. And go over the center with just a bit of that. Oh, and I keep punching my mouse. How about I don't put it on the chair arm? How about that? Also, it looks like the program is trying to catch up just a hair, so I'm gonna give it a second. Okay. Nope. Can I unhide my thing now, please? This keeps saying freehand brushstroke, blah 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 blah. Oh, there we go. I think it was me hiding and unhiding that it basically lost its mind. Alright, so I can maybe, with this, add a darker tint to the edge here. A little bit of shading. Give it a little bit of a pop on there. Oh, unlock that so I can actually just soften out those edges just a smidge. Oh. And it's doing the freehand brushstroke thing. Do I have too much stuff open that's doing that? I don't think so. Alright. Oh yeah, this thing is just struggling to keep up. How about if I close this and then reopen it and see what happens? Although I'll have to export, so I'd rather finish and then export what I have rather than do that. Alright. Let's lock this. I like the idea of the caddy, but I might change how I did it. Down the line. Alright, so let's see. File, export, and alter this name just a wee bit. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, no. It's probably better for that. Oh, what? Oh, I think it might. I know how that happened. Interesting. Right, so export. And then, no, where are you? Photoshop PSD. Not an, well, yeah, it's gonna be an emote, so it's probably better if I leave that in the emote section. Exporting. Alright, so when I close this, I don't have to save. No. I don't want to save. Alright, so closing that and reopening it to see if that helps it out. Which I think it might just be the fact that I updated today, I suspect. Hopefully this shouldn't take terribly long. Alright, and let's open the original. Hopefully my problems should be completely dealt with. Come on. There we go. And then let's open the other version of this. Yeah, it might redraw the confetti. Not terrible, but I think I could do a wee bit of fixing. But yes, although this is definitely a cool tool. Oh, that's a little bit larger. Also not completely round. Alright. Let's see, I might have to straighten that just a hair. Alright. Yeah, because it looks like it got smushed down just a tiny bit somehow. Yeah, okay, it's round now. Awesome. For it. There we go. Although that also means... yeah, I'm gonna have to have that on that side and that there. Also, if I put that on Bubble 2, this version is gonna have to be different shades of purple because it's gonna look very, very weird written on stuff. Which, let me do the thing and show you what I mean. It's gonna look a lot more gray. Yeah, see? It's like very, 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 very muted. A bluish something black and white with a bluish tinge to it. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to fix that, but that hopefully shouldn't take terribly much time. Not here. Alright, so... Original, I think I might... Okay. Alright, confetti is right there. Although this is supposed to be outside of the disco ball. Whatever. So let me erase this guy and try it again. Not that it's terrible. I want to do line art since I want it to be at least a bit loose. Alright, and maybe tilt this over. Me. Which, if I do it in these colors, I imagine I should do it in bright colors. Come on, and that little piece needs to go. Alright, let me fill this in. Feel about it. Oops. Nope. Apparently the line is not closed. Great, so I'll have to fill that in by hand. Sounds fun. Yeah, I must have not closed a line somewhere in this. Oops. No. Yeah. Yep, I was like, hmm. No, come on. Yeah, that was out of the line right there. Just when I thought I was home free. I want to avoid having to erase. damn it. Oh, it's not as bad. Okay, that's slightly better. And yeah. Let's see. Alright. Although, oof, I see it do the thing again. Yeah, I think I might just have way too many things. Pulling power, I suspect. Alright. Let's see. What if I give it a curve and then go like so? Make it a little bit more dynamic. Oops. Oh, just the edge there. Maybe. Alright. So it is just about time for me to wrap up today. Let me save what I have here. I am probably gonna fiddle around with this a wee bit more. If not today, probably tomorrow. Because tomorrow I have a day off, so definitely a good time for me to mess around with things and stuff. Alright. I certainly have fun playing around with this. Nope, that is crafting. There we go. I clicked the wrong thing. Great. I certainly had fun working around with that emote. I wish I hadn't forgotten about it. Such is life, I suppose, so I will be back again Friday, because as I said, tomorrow is my usual day off from streaming the things and the stuff. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and chatting with me as I worked on this. Probably keep a lookout, if not later today, if I come back to poke at it. Probably sometime tomorrow. For any of you who know that they have this bit emote, should be popping up around then. I'm not sure if the bit emotes are attached to one's Discord account. I presume so. If you tie your sub to Discord, I presume that also applies, but I could be wrong. But you guys have a great rest of your day. good time zone to you, and I will hopefully see you guys again soon. Bye! And to note, Briar's gonna go back to the usual crafting stuff and things. But yeah, bye! I was glad to see you guys.